Hello again and welcome to the class 2 of Suno, producing music with Suno. I'm hoping you are trying your hands on the interface, being able to navigate. The one when I did the first video, I had not upgraded to the newer version of Suno, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's like you are in a studio. So I'm gonna just have a look at that. I think I showed you the home. You can watch. That's the studio version. If you haven't paid, when you click on this it will not open if you have not upgraded, but I have. So when I click on studio, it's going to open for me what you are going to see right now. So that's just an interface or something new I want to show the team as you're watching this. So it takes just a little while and then it's open. I'm doing this in real time, so bear with me. Internet is pretty good where I am, so it should open fast. There you go. So this is the interface. So it's opening as though there's nothing in it. You can actually sing into this. We can come to that later, but that's in navigation. I want to show everyone how to get through. Now we go back to where we are. Okay, now we're going to learn how to prompt, how to write our lyrics and complete our lyrics. Now the first one we'll do is using suno. Even not going outside, just you inside of suno. Okay, so if you are with me, without further ado, open the create button, go to your create button. You see, as I hover it, it says create. You click on that, the create button, and it will open the creative space of suno. You there? Great, great. Okay, guys, now I want to write a lyric, let's say from an idea. Okay, you want to write a lyric from an idea. So what's an idea for us? Let's think and say, um I am grateful for life today. So let me say that's my idea. And I would say, now to have the lyric completed, you can see the icon on the top right, the top left, but on the right in the section of the lyric. You click on that, and you can see where it says write full lyric or edit lyric. It can edit for you, it can write full ones for you. So we want it to write full lyric for us. We click on this, and it gives you that, asking you, this is where the prompt comes in. Okay, now we want to click on, sorry for that, you want to click on write lyrics. You click on that, and watch what happens. Oh, my, saying something is not right. So let's do the prompt again. So I say write a full song about gratitude gratitude to God. I just use that for example. Now I click on generate lyrics, and let's see what it does. Boom. You see, so it needs an idea. So the lyric is in, I have to go through it and check this. You don't even need to know how to write lyric. It can give you lyric complete. It's giving us two ideas, up to us to choose which idea. You can write lyric from any idea in your head. Okay, um we can change that out. You can do it, it's up to you. I could say write a simple song, write a simple song of friendship. and the value of true friends, make it a country like music. Okay, so I just want to change that and show you a few things you could do. You can see you're just refining your ideas, and this one's coming to me right now, and boom, front pouch kind of friends, back rows and best friends. The titles are different. It's not up to you which kind of country music, for instance, you want to take. So let me say I take the second option. I just select this option. As soon as you select it, watch your left hand side. I'm using a computer, that's why mine is a bit bigger. On a phone, it will not, you wouldn't see the workspace. All right, there you click on that little drop down menu to expand that part. Okay, just a moment, let me silence the noise I hear here from my system so it doesn't get into what we're doing. Okay, there you go. You can see clearly the verses are there: chorus, verse, chorus, and bridge. Now, let's go ahead and get this ready for production. But I'm hoping you know how you understand how this works now. You can generate lyric from suno, straight up from suno. Okay, but there is another way you can generate lyric too, which I use more often, because the suno one doesn't really allow you, maybe change, let's say, a line, and you be like, I don't understand this line. Can you make this line a little more this and that? So you can, let's say you go to Chat GPT, guys. So I type Chat GPT on my browser. You get that? ChatGPT is open. I would say write. Hang on, I need to click on the button. Write a full song about friendship, the same, and the values of true friendship. Make it into a country like song. I may say not too fast, but not too slow either. Boom. Now let's see what happens. So I gave it an idea, and that's what you'll be doing. You could pause this video and start writing yours. All right, you can see the title. It said still here beside you. The song is ready. For me, it seems to be too wordy, like too much words. The lyrics are too much. Now, this is why I love ChatGPT, because I can go in here and say, reduce, I'll just use the word, the lyrics are too wordy and will be hard to memorize. Make it more simple. Boom. Hence, this is why I use this, and I would recommend this if you really want to hone into the music, to make it singable, make people love it, depending on your style. Anyway, your style of music, if you're a hip hop, maybe the big lines may be good. Um, but observe the lyric, you can see that it has almost all the do's and don'ts in writing lyrics, the rhyming, in the lyric, and the things matching each other. You can see the first verse, the strong at the end of the third line. You see, this one started with you were there when I was strong. The next line also, you were there when things were wrong. Strong and wrong, you were there, you were there. We grew up on the same old roads. You see how that roads, and then our lows, roads and loads. So those rhymes, it does that, but you can also see it has simplified the lyric. So I kind of like this one. It's a lot simpler than the first. um, Now you can copy it. You can also go in like in the lines, you can copy it and like, this line is a bit too much, can you make it better? ChatGPT does that, meaning you don't lose your original lyric, but in Suno you would lose that. You may not be able to change that. We can try it now. I prefer to use the Suno one. Sorry, the ChatGPT. Now let's say we go to. I've already left the Suno part anyway. Um, Wait. So we click on this and say edit lyrics. Now it says make it. Let's say we are trying to see if we can edit this. Okay. In let's say make the chorus less wordy while keeping the message. Now let's see what happens here when we click on that. Now it gave me the chorus less wordy. Okay, okay. So where is the other ones? Nice. Good. You can see that the other lyric is gone, right? So what you might do is copy out the new chorus, undo what just happened. You see, my lyric is completely gone, so it makes it a little bit harder to edit using Suno. Um, so that's why I prefer using ChatGPT, guys. So up to you, which one you choose. All right, I go back to ChatGPT. I think I like what it is giving me. I'll copy it and come to Suno, paste my lyric here. Are you with me so far? I hope you are. I hope you are. Okay, I often like my songs to have intros. Intros make for um good introduction even for a singer. So I say intro, I give a space. You can also specify here how many, you know, how many bars you want for the intros. If you're not into music, don't worry about bars. Just say intro. Intro is, those little things you hear before the verses or chorus starts, before people starts to sing. Yes, before somebody starts to sing, that's the intro in a song. You can do that, and you can actually tell it how many or how long it can go, and that's what we talk of bars. I may just say I want it to go for 2 bars, so I write it 2 bars and boom. So what we can do is make sure to cover all the verses like and choruses in inverted in square brackets, so Snow doesn't sync them. Like like after singing the chorus, it may say verse 2 and then start singing verse 2. Imagine how even you what that would look like. Okay. Okay guys, just slowly cover that up. You following me on this. I hope you're doing probably do alongside me. That way you can follow through. Don't forget to pause the video. Pause the video wherever you feel it's too much. You pause, exercise, come back. Pause, go back and practice, then come in, continue. You can clearly do that. Okay, so far this is what it's given me, and I can refine this a little further. I can, because I want it to be a country music. You can go through ChatGPT and ask for prompts for each section of this song, and even the chord progression, like how you want it to be. Otherwise, this is still fine. I've got this done. The next thing I would do is um, okay, I want to ensure this. Okay, just copy that out first. I think it's not allowing me make some changes here. I click on that to close it. Sweet. All right. Now I can, because I wasn't able to access this, I needed to close that, press the X to close it. Okay, we're learning. All right, now I'm finished with my lyric. You can do that, and the lyric boss will collapse. The next one is the style. The style. You can get the style from Suno. You can get the style from ChatGPT. So up to you. I would say create a groovy country music, the let's say the Caribbean way. Okay, I just put that and see. Then if you want Suno to give it to you, the same thing, you click on that arrow, that one right there. You click on it after your idea. I'm gonna copy that idea out. And you click on that, watch what happens. It's giving you the whole prompt that it needs. Okay. Alternatively, you can still go to ChatGPT, which is often what I do. I would give me the suno prompt of 1000 characters to generate this song as a Caribbean country groovy music. You can see how specific I am getting. So you can actually mention the country, you can mention the style, and it will give it to you. And now I don't want lyric in my prompts. I will say do not include the lyrics in the prompt, so that it will give me a lot of prompts, something rich and not filled with my lyrics. I already have my lyrics, guys. You already have it. Oh, no need. So you give now it's giving me better things this time around. I can copy that. Um, One thing you guys must know though, never copy the name of artists into Suno, because it will not generate. It will read error. So whenever there's an artist name in your prompt, Suno will read error. It's like you're doing a copyright. So that's what it sees it as. All right, I've deleted the one Suno gave me, and I put the one I generated. You can see it gave how fast the song could be. 95 to 105. It's fairly fast. Not very, but it is up there. And there you go. You can now generate. You can create, but we're not done yet. Okay, we're not done with this. So guys, this is the two ways you generate your lyric. You can use any other AI text prompting and stuff, to generate lyrics, refine it. But I use ChatGPT or I use Suno. That being said, a few other things to say. We have a little more time. Um, you click on, all right, scroll down with me for a moment. You click on advanced option. Now you can select your gender, whose voice you want to lead the song. You can select female, see that, female. You can select male. I will select male because I'm a male, obviously. I select that and I can produce with it. Okay, that's not all. You can also put the title of your song. As you can see on the screen, there are title of songs all over there. So I believe ChatGPT gave me a title. So let me go copy it out. Um, you can title it whatever you want. Don't forget this title is right here. So I copy right here into my suno title. Boom. Let me just use the word training so I don't confuse it with other ones I have generated. Okay, this is good to go. You click on the word create and watch the magic happen. It's coming. Let me scroll up so you see it. Every time you click create, Suno gives you two songs to select from. When you play the two of them, if you like it, you choose it. The one you don't like is okay. If you don't like the two, generate again. Maybe go back to your prompts, modify it, and that can help you. There are ways to go around some things. If you want to make a song to sound like another, you can literally go to ChatGPT and put the name or the title of the song you want to get and ask it to give you a prompt for a song that will sound close to that. Okay, that will help you to have a reference track. Yes, that's the word, reference track you could use. Um, and then you can get a song that it generates close to what you already have because it's gonna give you the style both in the lyric and in the styles you would use. Is that okay? All right, it's taking just a few minutes to get done. I'm gonna play one of the songs or even the two before we go to personas. Right? I click on that. That's 2 minutes.
We grew up on the same old road, shared our highs, shared our lows. You were there when I was strong. You were there when things went wrong. A true friend stays, a true friend cares, shows up.
You can see that's the first one. Let's do the second one. That's the country music.
We grew up on the same old road,
I love that.
shared our highs, shared our lows.
Amazing. That is amazing, isn't it, guys? Now, I'll teach you personas. For me, I like this voice as my country music voice. So, how do I make this constant for me that I can always use in every country music I generate? This is how. Um, Move your cursor to the end of the song on the three dots. You click on that, you would have this drop down. When you do, you go to create. Can you see that? To create. So the next one is what you call make persona. This is only available for paid versions. Okay, if you haven't paid, you won't have access to this. But when I say make persona, you click on that, boom, got what it's giving you. It will process the leader's vocals and ask you to select a section of that and the name. Firstly, I will name it country music voice. Okay. I also don't want to make it public. I want it to be for me. If you leave it public, people can use it. People can use your personas. So up to you. I don't want to make it public, so I want to select. Let's see where I want to select from. Um, not public. Go here.
We grew up on the same old road, shared our highs, shared our lows. You were there when I was strong. You were there.
Okay. I know you may be hearing the song twice because it's playing both from my laptop and getting back into the laptop audio. So I wasn't using a headphone for this. Sorry for that. But if you do this, you're gonna get a good result. I think I'll just select that part because it's singing alone and I'll save it. Now I have my country persona voice, meaning each time I want to generate a country song, I can go and record this voice. And that would help you make consistent voice, and you can use one voice for like 10 songs and you have an album. This is new, that's new for Suno on that, and I'm teaching you that today. Okay. All right, guys, this would be the end of today's class. You can go exercise and practice, write as many lyrics as you can, expand your ideas, um, and I will see you in the next class. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye bye.